So the new style of lip liners came in town. The most important question here, do you need this? Is this any good or it is gimmicky? And should you spend your money on this kind of product, or you can just use a normal lip liner and smudge it out? So the quick answer is you can totally use your regular lip liner, so the kohl type of lip liner. For example, these are my favorites. This is from Lisa Eldridge. The wooden lip liner, it's better if it's not too pointy, and you can use it in a way that you do not point your lip liner straight to your lips like that, but you angle it a little bit, slightly, and then you massage it into your lips, and basically you're gonna create that smudged lip. You can check out my pale lip video where I talk more about it, because you can use then your finger to smudge it out, or you can use this kind of a smudge lip brush. This is from Real Techniques. It's one of the best that I've tried because it's stiff enough and dense enough, but you cannot achieve that look if you have like your typical gel twisted lip liner, which are usually not so forgiving, but they are super long lasting. So this is actually my first type of lip blur lip liner that I have tried, that I have bought. I actually had eye pencil from Nabla that actually was one of the first that people started using, the Arrow one, and I had that shade as well. It was beautiful shade for this purpose, because it's a multi-purpose pencil. But the difference between this lip liner is that the tip it's more thick, so it's not so pointy. For example, you have here a regular kohl lip liner. This one is from MAC. And then here you have a twisted blur lip liner, lip crayon, and you can see clearly the difference. So it's thicker and it's super rounded. So this is the first two differences that you can immediately see. I haven't bought one of these for such a long time because I just thought this is a little bit gimmicky, and it feels unnecessary basically. But now with the Nina Park lip trend, I started to do more and more blurred, diffused lips. It's actually a Korean style of lip makeup. I just decided to try it out, and I was so surprised by this product. And why? Because of its formula. It feels so waxy. That's the first thing that I immediately noticed. And then the second thing is that it has a low opacity, so it's not super pigmented, but you can build it up. Let me show you. This is the first swipe, and then you can build it up, and I could probably build it up some more. So this is the shade Stone from Refi. So this is the biggest difference basically, that it's so low opacity that it doesn't feel too sharp on your lips, too heavy, that you can create this kind of a shadow lip look. Because of its rounded tip, you're actually super quick with it. Especially if you have pale lips, you will love this. Because almost every single lip liner feels way too harsh on the lips. Because you can see this is actually quite brownish shade, but you can see that it can look super natural on me. And I just love how easy it is to use it. It's the easiest lip liner that I have ever tried. And of course, this is not the most long-wearing lip liner. But if you do not eat your lip products out of or lick your lip products out of your lips, then it's gonna actually stay like a normal lip liner. It's not gonna fade quicker, basically. And that's the result. This is like the most natural, beautiful, diffused lip liner the easiest one ever. You can actually use warm shade if you want to, even if you have pale lips. They have so many different shades. I just was scared to buy any of those because they were even darker, but now I see that I could actually bought every single shade. I just love it. This is the easiest product to use, especially if you do not have that vermilious borderline, the line from your lips. It's actually way easier to use this kind of product for that. So I'm kind of bummed that I didn't have this lip product before I recorded the pale lip video, because this is actually genius, especially for the pale lips, but for any type of lips as well. So I would say that this is a genius move, especially if you really like natural lips for every day, but you still want to overline, you still want to have something on your lips. And this is my favorite lip duo now for every day. This is from Yeti. It's the Water Rhythm Glow Tint in the Sandmond. I just love how it looks like I have water on my lips, but in a supernatural way as well. If you like, I would say that if you love that Nina Park style of lips, you will love this kind of products. If you like Korean lips, you will love this product. So if diffused or supernatural lips are your thing, even matte diffused lips, then you absolutely need to invest in this, because it's so easy, way easier than using a normal lip liner. It's amazing. I was so surprised. I couldn't believe my eyes when I first applied it, especially if your lips are thin, if you do not have that lip line. But if you primarily use or apply lip liners, lipsticks that are super bold, the sharp line, then do not invest in something you won't use, basically. So that's a quick video, and I'm actually planning to do more of this kind of a new style of makeup. Do you actually need it, or for which type of person it's great, and for which ones it's total waste of money. So I'm super happy that I have you, and thank you for being here with me, basically. If you haven't watched that video, Pale Lips, you absolutely need to. It's a great video with so many tips and tricks, and yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to like and comment down below. With each step you help me so much. It's completely free if you subscribe, but it helps me so much. And if you have the option for the hype button, that would be even a bonus. So yeah, have a lovely day and see you in my next video. Bye.